All right. Here's where you might make fun of me. Is Ben Affleck doing a Batman show for HBO Max, or am I reading like garbage tweets from people?
I think you are conflating stories.
All right, so fill me in.
As far as I know, the Batman TV series is maybe a real thing, and it would be what sort of Gotham was originally supposed to be, which is about like the Gotham Police Department, inspired by the comic series Gotham Central, which I didn't read all of, but the stuff I liked, I liked the red I really did like, and it was just like what it is to be a cop in a world where there's superheroes and supervillains.
You totally sounded like a trailer right now. What's it like to be a cop in a world full of supervillains?
I'm like, I don't 100% know if this is like officially news or not, or something that people are just talking about happening. But it's one that I have seen from like a couple of different places. I'm kind of torn here, which is that like the description of it is what I wanted Gotham to be, and then it wasn't. But also I'm like, I don't really want any cop show right now. Seems like a bad like bit of timing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I mean, it would definitely be like a superhero show. And if Ben Affleck is Batman, you know, me, Chris Fresh, for sure. You know, a lot of people really like Ben Affleck as Batman, and I would love to see it. So I would be really excited about it. But like, which Joker do you use, Em?
I mean, the sort of the thing with that, from what I remember, is you're not seeing a ton of you're not seeing much of Batman. And you're not seeing like a lot of like the real big villains. Like, I think you stay away from Joker if you're doing that, precisely for that reason. And I think you like go for somebody a little bit smaller. And depending on what kind of show you're doing, maybe you don't want to do like Killer Croc or some of the weirder, like more monstery people, but you do somebody like Riddler. Yeah,
but that, oh my god. So You hated the Gotham Fox show too, right?
Oh yeah, it's trash.
Horrible. Hot garbage. That Riddler guy, terrible.
Ugh. Well, it also just fucked that whole like character. It was so like badly written, and that guy was terrible. It made me angry because Riddler's one of my favorite Batman villains.
I mean, when Jim Carrey's your best Riddler, you have a problem. They need to redo that.
Well, no, I mean your best Riddler is Frank Gershin from the old Adam West TV show.
Look at that pull, huh?
That's his name, right?
Yeah, and Burgess Meredith was the Penguin.
Oh, he's so good.
Yeah. Cesar Romero was the Joker? Something like that?
Yes.
They had some heavyweights in that show. They definitely did. Is there a Riddler in Matt Reeves' Batman?
Isn't that who I thought that it was, and it was going to be played by, what's his name? Isn't that who Paul Dano's playing?
Yes.
Because I know when they originally announced Colin Farrell was going to be in it, and they weren't announcing characters, I was sure he was going to be Riddler, and he's playing Penguin. And at first I was disappointed, but then I'm like, no, Paul Dano's going to be great as Riddler.
Yeah, I mean, I've already spent a whole show talking about how great he is. So we'll just agree that we're very excited about Paul Dano's take on that character. And I'm very interested how this like ridiculously handsome dude is going to play the Penguin. Because every iteration of the Penguin that I've ever seen, from comics to TV screen to movies, it's been like a clusterfuck of like facial deformity.
You know, it's weird because like I know we've seen set photos and stuff from the Batman, but I don't have any sort of grasp of what the aesthetic of this movie is in terms of like the realism, or if they're like going to have like a more any sort of Tim Burton, kind of vibe to it. That's what's really giving me the hang up on Penguin. Because, like, can you have this movie where Colin Farrell is walking around wearing a monocle and a top hat?
I mean, it's going to be like a modern day Batman. People just don't wear top hats now.
Yeah, or monocles.
Yeah.
And
well,
so
I didn't know what a monocle was, so I dodged the question.
They're the one, like, round eyeglass piece, like on a chain.
Oh, monocle, bifocal monocle. I've learned something today. Thank you, Emily. Yay. I really didn't know what the fuck you were talking about. I was like, I'm just gonna dodge it. Yeah, top hats. No one wears them. Oh, very cool. I can see them paying like an homage to it though, like he's looking at a diamond with it like something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ear's eye. That's gonna be, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I'm looking forward to it though. That's for sure.
I mean, just the cast in that movie is really strong, and like it could be something really cool. I don't have a good grasp of what that movie actually is yet.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. All right, so here's the official statement. Matt Reeves' The Batman is getting a spin-off series on HBO Max. From Reeves and Boardwalk Empire creator Terrence Winter, the show will be set in Gotham Police Department and will build upon the motion picture's examination of the anatomy of corruption in Gotham City. So, like, you nailed it. You did perfectly. That's just the official write-up from Rotten Tomatoes. So you're right. You explained it perfectly. It's basically a good Gotham. Hopefully a good Gotham. But, like, with some Ben Affleck, it would be awesome. Or some Batman, but apparently not if it's Matt Reeves' universe. So
yeah.
They can't use Ben Affleck. So right then and there, it's like that Ben Affleck is bullshit. Although I'd love to see it. Oh, I just got sad, kind of.
Aw.
I know. Robert Pattinson looks good in the Batsuit, though, huh?
He does.
I like the collar.
Yeah. I think he's going to be great.
Oh, he's a phenomenal actor. Like,